Can you talk about connecting the project layer issue types as a parent of execution, epic, story, task issue types in two separate spaces? Link or parent? Ooh, this is a really good question. So basically, inside of Jira, we have two options. You can either create a parent work item. For example, you have your task and your subtask, or your epic level above that. And you could have your goal as like an epic, for example, and your tasks are the execution item, and what you're doing is just pretty much saying, okay, epic is the goal, the sub or the child work items are the tasks. The other option is we have one task here in this space and another task here in this other space. And all we do is link them together. So this might be our goal space, this might be our project space. And all we do is say, okay, we have this goal here, let's link it together. So what does this actually look like in practice? Well, it's really an option of the subtasks, as I just showed, and those partially would be goals. Let me pull up the subtask. So it would either be something like this, where you have this keeps popping up. There we go. Where you have the parent item, this might be your goal, and a sub item, which might be your thing to actually execute on. The other option is to link a work item. And this is usually from the same space or from an entirely different space. Let me see if I could find that goal that I created. There we go. And I could link this and say, maybe it relates to or has an action item of, or I could even create one of these that's goal. I link this, and this is my second option. So it's either a hierarchy relationship or a link relationship. Those are your two options. Now, I'll be honest, both actually work just fine. And I've actually tried the hierarchy option, and for some reason, I wasn't a huge fan of it. It created some limitations for me in the past. So most of the things that I do end up being linked work items. That being said, when it comes to using the native goals functionality and features in Jira, it ends up being easier just to use that goals section because you bring it in as a field and you don't have to worry about any of this. So if you're able to use, and it supports the functionality you need, the goals that Atlassian has to offer, I would use that because the linking there is super easy. You pull in a field, you add the goal, and you're done. You don't have to worry about any of it. Otherwise, if it's in the same space, I might do the hierarchy version. For example, if we have a marketing initiative to launch a new website, I might have an initiative for that. That breaks down into epics for like create copy, create designs, create visuals, do XYZ. Those might be epics, which then break into tasks and which break into subtasks. I don't typically like to link parent items across different spaces. It just gets a little bit messy for me. Create hierarchies across different spaces. So I do end up linking them usually after that. So if it's in the same space, you could try the hierarchy approach. If it's across spaces, you could try linking. And if goals work, I would go with that option instead. Real quick, I know this looks like a lot. And if you'd rather just have me and my team help implement exactly what I'm showing you in this video, that is exactly what we do. If you're interested, hit the first link in the description below.